Come on in, come on in, come on in, Doc. Where's Doc at?
I'm
Where's
in
she at, man? What's going on, Doc?
I'm doing good, man. I'm in the building. Welcome, everybody.
Building, Doc. Awesome,
It's a
man.
new week.
Awesome. It is, man. Unfortunately, I got a situation going on in my family. I got a death in the family, man, and so I'm dealing with that right now.
My
My
condolences.
mother. Yeah, thank you. My mother's mother, baby brother passed. And so he was the last of that era and generation, man. So she's not doing well, and she's taking it pretty hard for Unc. And we always call him Uncle June, man. So that's why I'm gonna be out of the net. And all up front, man, I don't know if Thursday night's gonna pop off because it's me going too late, but we'll see. We'll let the audience know. But
Okay.
how you been, Doc? How you been, though?
Hey, I'm here. I'm hanging in here, still trying to handle business as
That's
usual.
right. Getting ready.
Getting ready for my charity event in March. So, it's all gas to make my baby happen here in Nashville, March. But I do want to give a shout out to Most Wanted. Most Wanted just lost her father.
Yeah.
And so my condolences go out to Most Wanted as well, and you and anybody else that has lost a loved one. I'm wearing my mother tonight. I lost my mom in 2021, so
Right. So yeah, man, I saw that and I commented on it as well. We just never know, and mother say, like mom just tell me, she says, you never know. You just never know. So I want to thank everybody for all of the condolences and prayers and just well wishes, man. So thank you very much for that on all social media platforms. But we're gonna kick this thing off, man, because we got a good topic tonight, Doc. And as you know, folks, we go back and forth on our shows, on the episodes. And tonight is Doc night. And Doc said, hey, man, I want to highlight Music City Flock, man. I said, well, go for it, Doc. Let's talk to him. I said, what's the topic going to be, Doc? What's the topic?
The topic is beyond the club. What happened? That brotherhood. What's going on beyond the club? We always got our rags on, and we out here at the club at the annuals, and we visit each other's clubhouses. But what is the glue that keeps y'all together? What happens beyond the club?
That's right. That's right. And you and I both, you're in a club and we both been in clubs. So definitely, I definitely have some questions for these gentlemen, man. And they're veterans too. And they're veterans.
Yes. And I heard one of them is Navy, so we're gonna have to get him.
I am.
Tell the producer to get ready.
Oh man. I'm gonna have to go ahead and producer go and so find up that Bob Barker. But listen, though, who's gonna be our first guest tonight, Doc?
Hey, man, we're gonna bring in Chief, who is the regional boss of the Music City Flock Rare Breed Club, and also President Shelshock. But we're gonna have Chief discuss and bring him on first. So
okay, so without a doubt, let's bring him in. Hey, how we doing, gentlemen?
Hey, great. Good afternoon.
What's happening? Condolences to both of y'all.
Thank you very much. Indeed. Well, look, man, we're going to give y'all that complimentary round of applause. Welcome y'all to the show tonight. We want to thank y'all. We know the hard work that y'all put in, man. The miles, the brotherhood, it's all there and it's real, man. So we just want to give that to you guys up front.
Yes.
Before we even get this thing started, we have to acknowledge a few people that's coming in. Who do we got? We got Bolo with us. We want to thank Bolo. We got D Bell with us, man. These are our top tier members of the podcast. We want to thank them all for coming in. We got Freeway in. Freeway. We got Joe Fan, top tier supporter of the podcast. Thank you very much for coming in, folks. And listen, man, I hope everybody is being blessed today. And we're going to kick this thing off because this is going to be 90 minutes plus. Because we got a lot of talkers up here, man, and these guys are going to give it to you straight, raw, and uncut. Hopefully we don't have to hit the buzzer and hold back on any words that may harm the little ears out there.
Okay, right. I'm watch my mouth tonight, guys. I'm going to watch my mouth.
Good. What's up, DJ FX? Well, listen, Doc, if you would.
Yep. Hey, Chief, big respect to you and what you guys have built. And if you just go ahead and please introduce yourself, Chief, and let everybody know who you are, who you representing, and a little bit about your resume, riding resume, and who you are.
All right. Once again, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Chief, Regional Boss for Red Breed, Central Region. I think the biggest thing is what I want to say first of all is having not only for Red Breed, but for all the other clubs that's out there also, the respect, transparency, and loyalty. That goes a long way right there. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. It's all about being transparent, respecting each other while you're on the road and everything. I've been doing this stuff with Red Breed. I'm coming up right on just to be my 12th year with Red Breed. Prior to that, I rode with the Dragon MC out of Clarksville, Tennessee. And, prior to that, I was just a solo rider riding, while I was in the military. My biggest thing, and one of the things like I always try to do, is I try to ride my bike and meet different people. Not only just the 99, but also on the 1%er, on the black side and also on the white side. So I have a real good relationship with both sides of the fence, which goes a long way when we do the things that we do. Of course, we travel back and forth from here, California, pretty much East Coast, pretty much anywhere in the United States, all the 48s, we try to hit those. And you want to do that stuff and you want to do it safe. You don't want to kind of be out there, even though, like you said, we're a 99% club, we don't be out there going in different people's area without giving them a courtesy call. I think that's always a great thing. And most of the time when we go into a city, we have brothers that's already there anyway, which makes things a whole lot smoother and everything. One of the other big things, like I said, the transparency, not only just what we do and how we do it, it's all about having respect for yourself also, and knowing that the colors, the rags, how some people say it, that's what's on your back. You never become bigger than that. No matter what your title is and everything, you always want to treat people, no matter what their title is, you always want to treat people as an adult. I mean, that's one of the biggest things that I'm going to harp on. Because at the end of the day, you can be the regional boss today, and tomorrow you can be just a regular member. So the
That's
position,
right.
so the position to me really doesn't make me. You make yourself. Your reputation and your character speaks for itself. There was always a thing when we all was in the military. Your reputation travels 6 months ahead of you. But me personally, I feel like it goes longer than that. Now out here doing this thing, especially when you're doing the right thing and you have a good heart and love what you do. Because that's one of the things that I think that I take real dear to my heart, just being out there, being the fellowship, being able to ride my bike and see young guys that come in or just coming in after I done been doing this thing for a while with Red Breed, when they have questions about the process and the things, how we do business. No matter what club you've been in, some clubs going to do things a little bit different than when you do things, but you always want to give somebody the right information. And if you don't know the right information, there's always people that you can look up to and reach out and get the right information to. That's one of the big things. So at the end of the day, it's all about being, like I say, being transparent and just showing respect, no matter. And that also for the female clubs that's out there also. I think at the end of the day, we try to respect them the same way they respect us. So that goes both ways. You got some good and bad in everything you do. So you can't just say, well, no, we don't never do this and we don't never do that. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. But I'm not going to tire you out. I'm going to further ado. I'm going to pass it over to my president of the Music City Flock, the one and only Shelshock himself.
Welcome, Shelshock. Thank you, Chief.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, y'all heard it. Y'all heard it from the best.
That's outstanding, Chief.
You heard it from the best. Heard it from the best.
Hold on, Prez. All right. Chief, my memory faded me, man, as I get up here and getting ready to hit the 60s, man. But way back when, if you can hear me, we met in Clarksville, Tennessee, and I gave you a little piece of patch that says, "Have iron will travel." You remember that?
Yes, I do. Yep, at the clubhouse. Yep, and it's in my vest. I don't have my vest one, but I still have that too.
That's right. We go back, Chief. I just want to just bring that up, man.
Yeah. That's right.
Good deal. All right, Shelshock, man. My apologies, man.
Oh, you good. None necessary, man. That right there is what it's all about, man. That's what this lifestyle is about, man. Meeting those strangers and creating memories. And then when you go down the road a few years, you realize that y'all done created a bond that you didn't even know or realize that y'all created. But I'm gonna get into this. I'm Shelshock, president of Nashville, Rare Breed, MC Music City Flock. A little bit about myself. I am the outcast of our club, the rebel without a cause. You see what I'm saying? Most of my brothers, about 99% of them, get on those doggone road guys and do their things. I'm that one guy on that street guide that's busting their butts wide open. You see what I'm saying? You're out of street guide, you got to represent. So that's what I do. That's what I am. I've been on the set probably about 20 years. I think this is my 21st year since entering the motorcycle set and lifestyle. I fell in love with it. Things go on. I was in the military when I first started. I did 25 years in the military, retired. During that time, because of deployments, because of things going on in my life at that time, I had to take about a 3-year hiatus. I had to step away from the set for about 3 years. But when I came to Fort Campbell, to retire from the military and to just ride my motorcycle by myself. I bought this old, ugly 2000 electric guide that didn't halfway run, and I took it up to the Harley shop to get some work done, and I ran into this brother right here. I ran into Chief, and wow. Chief offered me an opportunity to go take a look at something. It was no sales pitch. It was no, we're this and we're that. It was just a simple, hey, go take a look at this. And if it interests you, come back and holler. And that's as simple as it was. And when I got home, I did my research and I was blown away. Rare Breed enticed me because it had structure, because it wasn't like everybody else. It wasn't just you get on your bikes, you get in formation and you ride. It was you get on your bikes, you make sure your bikes are safe, you make sure you properly dress, you make sure your bike is properly dressed, and you look good when you're going down the road, because we're going a long way. And that it was exactly what I was looking for. And a lot of clubs know that's every club is not supposed to do what every other club do. That's why they different. So one thing I try to tell my guys or tell people who are interested in coming this way is find the club that fits your lifestyle and what you want to do. All right. You come over here, you're going to ride your motorcycle. It ain't going to sit in your garage. That ain't just what it do. All right. We're going to pay for these expensive bikes and we're going to ride them. And that's just who we are and what we do. And I fell in love with that. So that's kind of how I got institute. And I love the fact that we had structure. We wasn't out there like no daggone gypsies riding around. We looked good, we rode good, and we were safe. And that's very important to me. So that's kind of how I got into this thing. I want to thank publicly, the Music City Flock. This past November, they reelected me as president. And, I'm very humbled and very honored for them to have chosen me or allowed me to remain in the seat and to keep pushing. And for 2026 and on, we're going to continue to step on the next and give it everything we got.
That's what's up.
That's all I got.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up, man.
Yeah. I want to pass the mic to our Vice President, Cognac.
Thank you.
And mine probably won't be as eloquent and as strong message as Chief and Cognac and Shelshock, but I'm Cognac. I'm the VP, music to the flock. I had an honor to work up under the leadership of both of them guys, learn from them and whatnot. My background is a little different. I started as a bar hopper. I always loved motorcycles. I would get my motorcycle and put it in a trailer. I was stationed, whether it was at Fort Stewart, 200 miles away, or here at Fort Campbell. Put my motorcycle in a trailer, drive to my hometown of Daytona Beach, pull it out, parlay, go from bar to bar, up and down the set, and do it and put it back, and then come back home. Never was a hard ride. I think the longest ride I did before that was while I had that bike was street bikes, was from Hinesville, Georgia, to Jacksonville, Florida, and I got off on it when I got back into the garage. I said I'd never do that again. So when my thing was, like I said, bar hopper. In 2017, down in Daytona, messing around, and fell off my street glide. The first Harley that I owned, messed my head up, scratched up, you name it. Got on a plane, came back here to Fort Campbell, bandaged myself up while I was waiting, just sitting on in front of the TV, in front of YouTube, like we're doing now, just watching videos, just watching them. And what caught my eye was the fly motorcycles, the talking trash, the racing, guys that had some character they were talking about, and I really didn't even notice that it was rare breed. Fast forward, I bought a 2012 bike with a 26 on it. You name it, had music, handlebars, stretched, you name it. Came back here and started, hearing about rare breed. I heard the chief was around here, was working as the service manager over the Harley Davidson dealership. Trying to run into him, finally ran into him at the Dragons and told him that I wanted to be rare breed. Or what rare breed was. I didn't even know what a motorcycle club really was. I was outside of the set. And I say, hey man, and this is what it is. We getting ready to go to Miami, yada, yada, yada. They went to Miami. At the time I had started my new job at the Department of Veteran Affairs, and I went to school in Colorado. Well, I left my motorcycle with Chief because I was having some issues with it handling and shaking and rattling, and for him to figure out what was going on with it. He called me, and we talked once a week. The guy didn't even know me from Adam, just dropping my motorcycle off and talked to me and assured me that my motorcycle was good, things that he was fixing and whatnot. Came back from a 3-month training in Colorado. The motorcycle was done. Those guys that just came back from Miami, and I said I wanted to do it. Met the guys, and I said, well, hey, where I'm gonna ride? It's like, you can ride this. The chief said you can ride this bike right here with the 26, all these bells and whistles, all the oohs and ahs. You can ride to California. The guys from Miami, they just did it. I didn't even know what that meant. So fast forward, we do our first run with them, and I'm on that 26, and we go to Louisville, and it was awful. Them boys drugged me all the way from from Clarksville to Louisville and back. Chief still yelling, you can ride that bike to California. The other guys looking at the bike and shaking their head like, nah, bro, don't do it. Got intrigued. A couple guys had some ultras. Guys from Memphis had some ultras. Fell in love with others. Got an ultra. And my first road trip with rare breed to go into California in 2018. We went a long way up to from here, Clarksville, Tennessee, all the way up to Washington State. Came down Washington State, grabbed all of those brothers up north. We brought about 60 bikes on I-5 into the candy shop, and I was hooked. I remember crossing across the state line for the first time, and seeing the sign, looking at my motorcycle, and tears came down my eyes, and I was hooked. So fast forward, coming back here, I served as a secretary for a little while, and then when Chief took over the inaugural regional boss, Shelshock, the president, and he selected me as his VP, and I've been the VP ever since, and enjoying every moment. And I can't stress more than enough about being humble in these leadership positions. I spent 26 years in the military, finished as a first sergeant, so I understand what leadership was. By leaving your pride at the door, understanding that people are not you can't fool grown men. for long. You can't fool them. You can't sit there and hoodwink them and make them think that you all of this and you know all of that and you don't. It's just a matter of time before they turn against you. So I'm honored to be the VP. I'm blessed to be here. We want to thank you all for giving us this platform to let you all know, talk about ourselves and what Rare Breed does and let the world hear it. So I'm looking forward to it. I'll pass it on to our Sergeant at Arms, Ace.
Hey, look, you got to get this right here, man.
Wow.
Who we passing on? Who's that? Ace?
Yes.
All
Sergeant
right.
at Arms. Let's go,
Sergeant
Ace.
at Arms, man. What's going on, Ace?
Hey,
what's
Ace.
good, baby? What's good?
Welcome.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, I'm Ace, Sergeant on the Music City Flock. Hey, just like the old brothers, former military. I ain't do many years then. I did 15. King of Battle, field artillery stuff.
FA.
Now we get into the motorcycle. I've been doing motorcycle for, I say, about 20 years. But I met Chief, was the first guy I met once I got here at Fort Sill. And me and him started a bond, started talking shit, and he started letting me ride his bikes, man. And I started coming to his crib, and to find out I was the first brother that ever came to his crib. So me and him been locked in ever since like that. And I was with another club, he was with another club, but as time went on, I started seeing Breed flying around here, and I seen him, I was like, shit, I started riding with him. So my first trip was with them was to Memphis. And let me tell you something, that jacked me up. We going to somebody clubhouse, I can't remember. And them guys took off, and my bike had bottomed out. I couldn't see nothing but light, tail light. And after a while, that disappeared. I was like, damn, I don't know nothing about Memphis. But when I got with them, I said, whatever y'all got, I need to have that shit in my bike when we get back. So I did ride with them to Indianapolis or somewhere. Or no, Louisville. We coming back, got close to the house. Oh, I shot past them all, went on booking. So yeah, after that, I was like, shit, after a while, I hung out with them a lot. And I felt like, they were just like me. I could hang out with them, talk with them, laugh with them, joke, all that good stuff. So I made my mind up and joined him, and it's been the same ever since. One thing, I come off the tree of Cognac. He's my sponsor, was my sponsor. So he always told me, just be yourself. No matter, at all times, be yourself. And I took it to heart. So as time went on, they found fate in me to make me the road captain and promoted me to sergeant arm. And I say in 2022, I was rookie of the year. 2023, breed of the year. 2024 was a big year for me. I was breed of the year, the chapter ground pounder of the year, the regional ground pounder of the year.
Wow.
And I did that like 57,000 miles in that year, right? And I had to give it to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ to give me the strength, because I buried my mom and my cousin that same year in the same day. Like, I leave her funeral, had to go to his funeral. So, yeah, so that was like a big thing for me, man. And them brothers was there with me the whole step of the way. When I say rock with me the whole step of the way, the whole year, hey, I get choked up now just thinking about it, you know what I'm saying? But this breed stuff, it ain't for the weak, I can tell you that much. If you're gonna come over on this side, you're gonna ride your ride. Hands down. Hands down.
What
But
is
I
that?
love it, man.
Breed up and speed up? What is that?
All day, every day.
Hey, man. Hey, listen. I'm a ground pounder. But trust me, I give much respect, because I remember I had 10. Well, I don't know who it was. It might have been Shelshock. Somebody about 6'6" flew by me, blew my doors off. like I was in the station. I'm like, shit, that's a rare breed. Go ahead. I meet his ass at the gas station. Louis got like a 121 motor in there or some shit.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. Tell you a story real quick before I pass on to
Yes, sir.
Nola,
Go ahead.
right?
Go ahead, Ace.
So my first trip to Cali was with Cognac. I put this on everything. I got well at that time 107. From the time we left Clarksville to the time we got to Tucumcari, I guarantee you it was like 90 to 95, or maybe touch trip just a couple of times, all the way there. You know, made our gas stop, but we was back on the road. When I say, hey, I figured my bike out, I was like, Lord have mercy. This what it really mean?
Wow.
Shit. Well, I had some stories to tell once I got back.
Hey Ace, tell them where Tucumcari is. A lot of people may not know that city.
Oh,
Where is
man.
from Clarksville, Tennessee to Tucumcari? What?
That's 1,000.
Tucumcari, New
Oh,
Mexico.
wow.
That's
Yeah,
New Mexico.
That's our halfway point.
leave Amarillo, cross the Texas, New Mexico line right there, baby.
Yes,
Tucumcari.
sir.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
That's just day one. That's day one.
Yes, sir.
That's
Day
putting in
one.
work, though. That's putting in work.
Hey,
That's what's up.
And I'd made plenty of memory with Chief, Cognac, Shelshock, especially Wolverine crazy. When I say dude is crazy, yeah, you gotta give him his prop. That boy crazy. Hey, but I'm gonna pass it on to our secretary, Nola.
Okay. Well, come on. Nola is in the building.
What's happening, Nola? Can you hear us?
What's the deal? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. The floor is yours, sir.
Welcome, Nola.
All right. Hey, what's going on? I'm Nola from Music City Flock. The new secretary. What I've been riding for about 10 years now. Most of that was on sports bikes, and I just got my Harley about 2 years ago, and that's about as long as I've been in breed. As soon as I got my Harley, I started looking in the breed, trying to find out where they was at. Um, I found out about breed because I actually have a couple family members. One was in uh, he's out of Arizona, and another one out of Nevada. And I chopped it up with them for a while, and they had nothing but great things to say about breed. So after I talked to them, I started searching on YouTube and whatnot, and I see how these brothers get down, and I was like, pretty much everybody I heard talk about breed, they was talking about brotherhood this, brotherhood that. I'm like, man, who making them say all this stuff? I thought it was a script. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just keep on doing my research, keep doing my research. And one day I was up in Harley trying to buy some parts for my bike. And just like everybody else, I run into Chief.
Wow.
Chief started chopping it up with me. And like, he just walked up to me, he was just chopping it up with me. He was real cool. I'm like, man, I don't know who this dude is. But then he started telling me about, you know, how they ride and all of this stuff. I'm like, all right, and that's a sign for God. My boys told me this. I run in the chief here. Let me go check these dudes out. So, I start coming around, and then I start hearing stories from them about how they ride. And I just got my Harley. So I'm not even comfortable on that mess yet. So I'm like, damn, what am I getting myself into? So after a little bit of hanging out with them, I decided well, I didn't have no cut, no nothing. I was still just kind of hanging around. I decided to take a trip down to Louisiana. I got a lot of family down in New Orleans. So I took a solo trip down there because I had to prove to myself that I can ride some miles. That was big miles for me back then when I did that. And it was in November. And the
Mm-hmm.
only thing I had was a little heated vest that I bought from my brother. So I learned a lot of lessons on that trip. It was pretty rough. I did that one, and I felt pretty good. I'm like, okay, I was able to make it out there and back. Man, I think I could do this. I could ride. And a few months later, uh, you know, I got I got I got my cut, I got my front set, and we did a we had to do a mandatory. We had to do a trip back down to was it Lafayette? And when I tell you that right there opened up my eyes, because as we went, we made stops, and when we make a stop, we'll pick up another chapter.
Mm.
We kept doing that for about 2 or 3 times, and we ended up probably about a little more than 100 bikes deep. And
Wow.
I'm still sitting here brand new to this, and I had to focus because I was lost, and I'm like, man, I'm really riding with Breed. I was
Wow.
starstruck, man. It was a beautiful moment, and just the way that I see all these guys interact, because I'm still a new face around here, but people walk up to me, talk to me, and we just had conversations about all kind of road stuff, all these stories and all of that stuff. And it was just, when I say that it was like genuine brotherhood, even though they didn't know me, they treated me like I've been there for years. And I was like, okay, okay, this is something that I'm locked into. This is something I'm really interested in. So yeah, man, when all these brothers get on here talking about brotherhood, it ain't a script, it ain't an act, it's genuine. And I still to this day, man, I appreciate that and I love that about this club. So I'm always rare breed or nothing.
Wow.
Um,
Nice. Go ahead,
That's
producer.
what's
Where you
up,
at,
man.
producer?
Hey
Come on,
man,
give us
hey
some cherry
listen, man.
one.
Hey, producers already know what time it is, man. We got to get back. That's what's up.
and
Oh man.
And so
I'm
Nola,
gonna go
your
ahead
name
and
is your
turn it
name
over
is
to my brother Big Easy.
Hey, Nola. Can you hear me? He can't hear me.
Nola.
Yes,
Nola,
sir.
can you hear?
I
Can you hear
can.
Doc?
Oh, no, I cannot.
Oh, you can't hear me? Okay. I just wanted to know if his name is Nola. Does that mean he's from New Orleans?
She said your
Okay,
name is Nola. Are you from New Orleans?
I am. I am. So I was born in New Orleans, but I was raised in Los Angeles. So my Nola is a little different. I'm New Orleans, Los Angeles out here.
Got it.
I gotta pay my
Okay.
respects to both sides.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. All right. That's what's
So,
up. That's what's up.
so he was introducing Easy, the treasurer.
All right, Easy. Well, look, man, we want to thank you. We're gonna bring you back in, but we're gonna bring Easy on in here.
Yes, sir.
Easy, talk to us, man. Talk to us.
What's up with it?
Hey, welcome, Easy.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, again, my name is Easy from Los Angeles, California. Military, like everybody else, story is gonna sound very, very similar. I promise we didn't rehearse these and practice these before we did it, but I think you're gonna find some similarities in all of our stories, and I think that's one of the things that attract all of us together. Anyway, with that being said, again, like I said, my name's Easy, Los Angeles, California, Music City chapter treasurer. I've been with the organization for 5 years. I've been the
Okay.
treasurer for 3. We
Okay.
got our stuff together finally. But anyway, um, that's a whole different topic for a whole different podcast. But anyway,
Exactly. Exactly.
um, like everyone else, military. I did 10 years in total. I too, like VP, worked for the VA on the rating side for disability claims for the VA.
Okay.
I've only been riding for 5 years. My first bike was a 2021 Street Glide. No, I didn't know any better. It was my first bike. Everybody got to start somewhere.
Who is that? Who is that back
Yeah.
there rolling?
Yeah, that's
Fine.
so it was a 2021 it was the revival. When I first heard about Rare Breed, I actually ran into our VP Cognac at a cigar shop. And we was chopping it up. As we were talking, we started to figure out that, hey man, you know this person? Yeah, I know that person. Oh, do you know this person? Yeah, I know that person too. And I made a couple of quick phone calls from people that I trusted that I met over my time in the military who meant a lot to me, who kind of gave me the thumbs up on Cognac at the time. And he said, hey man, follow me. And I took my brand new 2021 because I thought I was doing something because I was going up the street 3 blocks to the cigar shop. And I went over to another club brother we have, name is Money. And again, I'm riding with some would call them factory boo-boo or stock boo-boo. And he Cognac pull him to the driveway, pull his bike up, back it up, and park it where all the other bikes were. I go, well, that looks simple enough. So I pull up and I went to go turn and I dropped my bike. First time in front of everybody. But the
I've
cool
been there.
thing is 3 or 4 people came out, helped me pick my bike up and got me squared away. And I really ain't looked back since. Like Nola and everybody else story that you heard, they did their due diligence and did some research on it before kind of just jumping into it head first. But what sold me was that in order to get certain, I guess, to progress within the organization, you got to make certain trips. And one of the trips we got to make is to LA. And so in order to do X, Y, and Z, I got to go home, say less. Let's go. Can we go now? And it's like, no, it's a process you got to do. Like there, I said, okay. And then I just been really just kind of trusting the process.
Just the process.
Even though I had a sponsor who was money, I really feel like everyone kind of had a hand in my knowledge, me coming along within this motorcycle atmosphere, which is foreign to me, which was foreign to me, I should say, and just growing as a person, been around these good men, iron sharpens iron, and I think most of us are alpha personnels, and like Cognac said, you can only fool grown men for so long. With that being said, I think that the people that we're around beyond these rags are just good individual people as well as collectively. So to me, that's what defines the brotherhood, what makes Rare Breed. We're not better or worse than anybody else. We just different. We just different. And if you want to do something different, you got to do something different. And in order to grow, you got to be uncomfortable. And I chose to be uncomfortable for a little bit of time, and here I am being comfortable and flourishing. And I love it. Like Nola said again, it's not rehearsed, but I'm Rare Breed forever, forever Rare Breed. This is my first club. I've never been in any other club before. And put me in, coach. I'm ready. I'm ready to do what I got to do.
I love
I love
that.
that. I
Me
love that,
too.
man. I
Me
love that.
too.
Without a doubt, man. You already know. You
Oh,
already know,
shout out
man.
to Lovely Wright. I see you. You see what we doing?
There you go.
Yeah, shout out to Lovely Wright. Lovely Wright does
Yeah.
the charms on your necklace. She does
Yes.
the logos and things like that, and make your
Yes, ma'am.
your brand come to life in jewelry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do we have her information so that we can give her a shameless plug, Doc? I would definitely want to support small business from what they do to the MC culture.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure will. Yep, Lovely
Make sure
Wright.
we get
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Yeah. I guess I'm going ahead and kick it over to Mr. Ambassador himself, Mr. Wolverine, Mr. AK, Making Miles Matter.
Mr. Singing in the background, Mr. Hype Man himself, the hype man of
Exactly.
music.
Hey, Mr.
Yeah.
Chipper. Hey, I call him Chipper. Mr. Chipper. Bring Mr. Chipper on for me.
Oh my goodness. What's going on?
Yeah, I got your plug in too.
Wolverine?
Ding! Hey, first and foremost, man, I want to say rest in peace to Uncle June, man. And
Thank you.
condolences
Sir.
sent y'all's way.
Thank
It's
you.
always hard to lose one, but I got to tell you, to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord.
That's
so,
right.
I send my love y'all way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
As you've heard, I'm all kind of names. Chip, aka Baby Brother, aka the Wolverine, aka my boy like to call me Touch and Go. I fall out the sky and land somewhere, spend a little time and get on in the wind. But no, I got a very unique story, man. My brother actually tricked me. My big brother, he told me, buy Harley, I'll take you to California. So I said, all right. He said, make sure it's clean. So I went and bought a clean Harley, which I thought was clean. And
he came and picked me up and met him up in Ohio. And I thought, well, okay, California is west. I'm being from LA, I know where it's at. And we kept going east. And I'm trying to figure out, like, well, you know, he did play pro ball, maybe he had some concussion issues or something. But we ended up all the way over in East Coast. And I said, man, I was ready to tap out. My money was falling short. My body was giving out. I had acute pains here. That's what that street glide do to you. But that street glide was killing me, man. And then it was a 103. I couldn't keep up with nobody. I had the best gas mileage, but I couldn't keep up with nobody. Well, anyway, got to about North Carolina. I said, hell with this, man. California that way, and y'all still going south. I'm going home. So on the way home, I actually got in an accident. Oh. Got clipped by a car and put in a ditch. It had been raining for 3 days. As one of my brothers liked to call it, was a soft fall. I just slid about 30 yards. Dusted the bike off my bike, jumped back on it. The brakes worked, the clutch worked. I rode it home. And waited a few months, had to get my thoughts together. Really what I was working on, my brother told me, don't come join this organization until you got your balance right. And what I knew what he meant my family. And that's one of the big things that we really stand by in this organization. Family is very important to us. So in that balance he told me to find was to make sure that my family was really behind what I was about to step into, my new lifestyle. And so once I got all that organized and everything was straight, I made the call and told him, all right, where I got to come to California once a month. He started laughing at me. He said, nah, hold on. He made a phone call, called me back. He said, call this number. I called the number, and it was a brother on the end of the phone. He said, you got black? I said, yeah. Everything in my closet black. It's my favorite color. He said, well, throw on black and come to this address. I threw on black and went to the address. And boy, did my life change. Because I met Chief. Hey, man, when I'm telling you,
was you a recruiter, man? Were you a recruiter?
No, but listen, this dude is like Barry Switzer or
in the right place at the
it's
right
like
time.
He's that coach you just gotta make. You better do your stuff, man. Because if you don't, he's gonna get in you. But at the same time, he challenges you to just be your best, man, to do your best. Do what you signed up for. And when he's there, it's like a father. I'm older than him, but he's like a father figure in this breed life to me. You know what I'm saying? And having that and not having my dad, it pushes me. And this is what really pushed me. 1 year he had to leave. And I was heartbroken because I was really, in my beginning, I was really riding everywhere with him. Mm-hmm. And he left me. And it kind of hurt my heart because I felt abandoned again. I was like, damn, I found somebody now that is pushing me like my pops would, and he's gone. Wow. So I just went on I did what I saw him do. Like he was, I think that year, correct me if I'm wrong, Chief, but I want to say it was high 68,000, maybe somewhere near that 70. And it blew me away that you could sit on a motorcycle that long in 1 year. I said, man, I got to try this. And the first time I tried it and he was there. And what people don't know about me is that I have this really horrible arthritis. And it's a rheumatoid arthritis, so it affects my hands. Mm-hmm. And my first trip west, my hands were really in shock. But let me tell you, he told me, if you can't go no further, you come to me and tell me. I don't give a damn what they think. And so most people don't want to let people down and let the group down and this and that. And I will remember, it wasn't even my hands. I was tired. And I went to Chief and said, Chief, I'm sleepy, bro. And he said, everybody take your helmets off. Go underneath that shade and take you a nap. And I did. I took a nap. And it was a power nap. Only about an hour. And I got up, washed my face off, got my thoughts together, and we finished our ride. And that right there left an imprint on me, because what it said was, no man left behind. We lived it. That's a fact. And so I knew right then I was with the right group of guys. I was in the right organization. There was no other thing. And this is the only club I've ever been in. It's the only one I will ever be in. It's Rare Breed forever, forever Rare Breed. And you were talking about brotherhood, that beyond the cut. I want to give a big shout out to our brother Chopper. He's no longer a breed, but he's our brother and he's dear to us. And so I want to say that's important too. It's important to us to give to the community. That's important to us. And we will continue to do it. And I hope that Nashville and Clarksville and Alabama and Tennessee and North Carolina and surrounding areas start to come out and really just support more, because support 101 is same distance for you is the same distance for me.
I love it.
And there it is. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yep.
Indeed, man. But listen, you know you got to get it. You got to get it. Man, the energy, the Red Bull in the building.
Look at them trophies behind his head, though. Can we? We're not just gonna leave that like the elephant in the room. Like we don't get all of these.
Just not address all those eagles back there, man.
Yeah, what's going on behind your head, man? What is that?
He in the clubhouse. He in the clubhouse.
My brother said that I
clubhouse.
earned them and that I did a good job. And I was being myself, being genuine, and my brothers felt that I earned them. I appreciate them for that.
Are those your trophies, Wolverine?
Huh?
Are you in the clubhouse? Are those your trophies?
No, I'm actually in my dungeon. This is my man cave.
Those are his.
Those are yours.
Those are his.
Wow.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Man. Woo. Good Lord. I'm going to need more bandwidth, man. Who else we got to bring in, man? Who else do we need to bring in?
I think that's it.
Is that it? Well, listen, I'm going to go ahead and give everybody a big old round of applause for that intro of Music City Flock. And listen, folks, stay where you at. Stay where you at. Do not tune off. Do not tune off. We're going to take a quick break. Everybody just take a sip right quick. And we're going to be right back. We're going to be right back. And we're going to get into the Q&A of Brotherhood. These gentlemen right here, man, who are putting it down. So we'll be right back. Give us 60 seconds. Hey, folks, it's KSolo of Riding with KSolo podcast. Hey, just want to let you know, tune in every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 5 Pacific, right here on Riding with KSolo, the podcast on YouTube and broadcasting on Facebook. Every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 Central, 5 Pacific, where we're going to be highlighting the unsung riders from across the nation, riding the highways and byways, the back roads, the adventures, the journeys, the tales, and the legacies. Make sure you tune in right here, Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 5 Pacific. Riding with KSolo, the podcast. All right. We got everybody on.
And we
got everybody on, and we're back. We got everybody in the building.
Everybody's here.
Look, when we said we here. Man, everybody literally got up and went to take a sip. Hey, when one breed move, they all move, man.
We all move.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Hey, once again,
one band, one sound.
Once again, gentlemen, I'm excited. Pleased and honored to have you on my show. I've had a breed on before, a couple of breeds on before, but just to have a chapter on and then have a big boss on, I'm truly honored, man. So once again, I just want to thank y'all for coming on the show tonight.
Appreciate it.
Indeed. All right, Doc, I'm gonna let you kick it off.
I'm gonna kick it off with you, KSolo. You was in a club before. You're not in the club anymore, right? Don't. I know. I hear you like.
You already know. I'm here to turn you off. I'm here to turn your butt right off.
KSolo, you was in a club before. You know, what was your brotherhood like outside of the club? How did you manipulate before we start talking to them? You know, how did you manipulate your club? Not manipulate, but like, what happened outside and beyond a club besides your rags, or was it just strictly that?
I started out in a chapter up in Seattle, Washington, CTAC chapter, and we were tight, man. We were truly tight. Me and E40, Eric, my father, low key, Twitch. We did a lot of stuff together, man. We was barbecuing together. We was always doing something at each other's family house, supporting each other kids at sporting events and stuff like that. And we rode, man, because we were so far up in that North Pacific Northwest. When we would go down south to LA, when we would go to Las Vegas, that bond of riding through Redding, California at 115-degree temperatures, that brought us together. That made us strong, man. I mean, one of my guys' bike went down, and I said, hey, man, take my bike. I almost threw my back out from trying to pick Twitch bike up, put it on back of the U-Haul truck, but it strengthened us. That's how we kicked it, But then when I went nomad, and then the whole country became my background where I rode at, then I was tight with other chapters. I had guys in other chapters. I would have the keys to the clubhouse. I was a true nomad. I had keys to the clubhouse. People don't know about that. Where I would go in the middle of the night, stay at the clubhouse, and people would say, hey, man, come to the house and have breakfast with me. Or some of the support clubs would say, we cooking, come get you something to eat because we know you just passing through. So as I start to travel more through different states, my brotherhood got larger. People started knowing me in other chapters. Like, we know KSolo. If we got an annual, is he gonna be here? That's not even a question. So that's how my brotherhood grew extensively in the club that I was in.
Okay.
Like, this chapter here is tight, but this chapter is tight. Like my man was talking about how they were picking up other chapters as they were going to LA, and they was having 100 bikes. Could you imagine 100 motorcycles on 10 blasting at 85, 95 miles an hour together? The sound alone is intimidating. And then when you pull up to a gas station, man, and you see the brothers there together and everybody's talking about, man, you hold your line and do this and do that, man, and stop, get off the phone, man. Let's get this and go, man. Let's get this and go. That's you got me wanting to cuss right now because I love that feeling. You know what I'm saying? When you got good, true brotherhood, it's forever. You know what I mean? It's forever. So that's my take on it, Doc. That's how I lived it.
Thank you for that. Hey, Chief, this one is for you and Shelshock. Is Rare Breed?
Somebody got some noise, some honking going on in the background. I'm gonna mute you.
Is Rare Breed founded on military affiliation?
You got to put it.
He asking you.
No,
I'll let you start.
No, it wasn't. It was found out in our mother chapter, of course, is out of LA, California. And it was when some brothers got together and they was trying to get guys, from different sets and stuff to come together and do positive things in the community.
Okay.
I'll add this. A lot of people think, I don't know if you remember when we were doing that intro and I mentioned the structure. A lot of people assume because we have so many military, like all of us on here are prior military.
Right.
We are all prior Army except Wolverine. Wolverine is prior Navy. Boo.
But hey, you gotta produce it. I told the producer to get ready for this moment.
Yeah. So we also have another brother in our chapter that's from the Navy as well, Parlay. So shout out to Parlay. But we are prior military. However, the structure that we have in our chapter and in Rare Breed as a whole is not military based. It's just we understand it more because we were in the military, because we had that structure in the military. But rare breed as a whole already has structure anyway. There are rules to how we ride. There are rules to the way we move and the way we operate as, you know, while we're going up and down the highways. So it's easier when you have a military background to fit right in. You know, military teaches you to, hey, you do it this way, and that's it. It ain't no questions. It ain't no, you know, trying to figure out a different way. They tell you how to do it. That's how you do it. So when you have that background, rare breed is telling you how it's done. You don't fight against it. You just do it that way. You easily fit right into that. And that's one of the main things that attracted me to rare breed.
Is that what it means when you say trust the process? What you just said, trust the, you know, like.
Yeah.
Okay, so my next question, right quick, is for Nola and Wolverine and Easy and Ace. Hey guys, these positions. So I was taking notes while you were talking. Again, that's Nola, Wolverine, Easy, and Ace. And you guys were new. You didn't know about these positions, no treasurer, no secretary, you know what I mean? Road captain. So who taught you? How did you learn your positions in order to be voted into those positions? If I can ask that, like, you know, like you had to learn that. The treasurer, Easy, I don't know what your background is, but you know how to run finances and stuff?
So actually, I have a master's in business with a concentration in finance.
You better go on and talk to him, boy.
They didn't know that. It just so
I love it. I love it.
Right?
I love it. I freaking love it.
And I talked to Yahweh out of Detroit. I talked to, which is a treasurer in Detroit. I talked to all the treasurers when we would go to Miami, or we would go to LA, or we would go to wherever. I attended this event called the PROC, where I learned the wealth of information of how the structure for treasurers, specifically for motorcycle clubs, and I learned the difference between like a 501(c), a C7, C19, different things that we can structure the organization to where we have financial benefits, to where we don't have to depend on people to come to our clubhouse to keep our doors open.
Yes.
So
structure.
It just, you know, iron sharpens iron. The leadership saw something in me to say, hey, this is what we're going to do on an interim basis. And then, like Prez, I was eventually voted in for another 4 years this past November. And I think that we're on a good track. I don't by any means know everything. And it's a lot of learning I still have to do. But I think we're going in the right direction. I feel as though whenever they decide, okay, either we want you to do something else, and somebody else takes over as treasurer, I'll be able to give a set of passwords, usernames, logins, receipts, digital sign-in for this, that, and third, opposed to not how I received it.
and we'll leave it like that, because every organization is different. And then that's one thing in the military taught us, a continuity book. We have something they call continuity book that we would give to the next person, you know, and you make sure, secretary, that you keep that, and then Prayer's gonna make sure that the secretary is keeping that, because Lord forbid if something happens, that person jettisoned, you know, pass away or something, that continuity book is always there so that the next person can pick up and the chapter don't suffer or lose that spot as far as where they're at going forward. All right, Doc, I just want to caveat on that. Hey man, I don't know who that is in the background with you, Easy, man, but they got an echo going on. Is that you, Wolverine?
Hey, listen. That's what, see, I'll keep it more simple. That's why he's the treasurer. I ain't got to worry about all that. Listen, but to keep it basic, you get a sponsor. Your sponsor get to know you. You get to know your sponsor. The brothers get to know you. They get to see how you move, and you kind of fit into that. You know, they don't give me the treasure. They all look at me and say, "We ain't giving him no money." So
Hey, listen,
the treasure
man.
wouldn't fit for me. You know what I'm saying? But really, it's just when you get to know your brothers, you get to know more about them. You get to know what they good at, what they bad at, you know, what they might fit in at. And that's the kind of direction that it takes. And once all the group and they all see that, we kind of all feel that same way. Bam, there it is. It's done.
Okay.
You know?
All right. Who was that next person you addressed that to? Was
Ace.
that Nola?
Ace
Yeah.
and Nola.
Ace.
Yeah. Go ahead, Ace.
Okay, Ace and Nola.
What's up?
I want to know.
I can't hear nothing.
Oh, you can't hear nothing?
Say it again, Doc.
You can't hear me, Ace?
Still can't hear nothing.
He can't hear you, Doc.
Hey, somebody tell Ace to
Go to Nola, and I'll.
We're gonna go to Nola. Nola, go ahead, Nola.
Go ahead, Nola. That's the secretary.
Yeah.
Want to come on,
like I said, I'm pretty new to like the whole motorcycle club scene and everything. I didn't know anything about any positions, any jobs, or anything like I was saying. But I think it comes down a lot to what Wolverine was just saying. You get to know your brothers, and they see something in you, and they decide that you might fit good in this position, right? We had a circumstance where we needed someone to fill in for a secretary. I didn't ask for it. I wasn't going to, volunteer or anything, but my brothers felt like, they wanted me to step up and do it. And what the way I feel about this chapter, about this club, whatever they need me to do, I'm gonna do it. So without any hesitations, I didn't ask any questions. I just jumped into it. I definitely got a little bit of training from our prior secretary before the situations happened. And then just calling other brothers from other chapters, talking to other secretaries, trying to learn things. And I was blessed to be able to go to this previous proc. And in that proc, I sat in that class, and
Mr. 5 years.
I was mind blown. I thought my main job was to take notes, but it's so much deeper than that. And I see I still have a whole lot to learn. But yeah, it's just a blessing, and I'm very humbled, and I appreciate my brothers for trusting me in doing this position.
Thank you, Nola.
Okay.
Can you?
Okay. I think we got Ace now. Ace relocated over. Ace, can you hear us? Ace, can you hear us? Ace, can you hear us?
Go right to window.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, there you go. Do you remember the question? You want to ask him again, Doc Remy?
Yes.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm
Ace.
ready.
Okay, the Sergeant at Arms. You was new to it, you know what I mean? So I just want to know, like, did someone teach you how to be a Sergeant at Arms, or did you have to learn yourself in the club?
Oh, like I said, I had good leadership. When I was appointed Sergeant, my brothers, how I should put it, they got with me, went through the bylaws, the Constitution, went through the whole nine. And the other brothers in the other chapters throughout the region, at that time we had a group chat. So I can go in there and read everything that was Sergeant Arms was supposed to do and to take care of the club. Yep. With Breed, yes, I don't care if you was Sergeant somewhere else or president somewhere else. Breed is totally different. You got to learn stuff all over again.
Okay.
All right. I know someone had mentioned that you gentlemen went down to the proc down there in New Orleans. Shout out to the proc. Shout out to
Butter.
Foxy, Butter and Foxy for Um, her getting what was the award that she got? She got Rider or something of the year. I can't remember exactly what it is. Rider of the year,
Rider of the year.
exactly Rider of the year. So shout out to
Song of
her
the
for
year.
getting that. Yep, some of the year, and shout out to her for getting that. But hey, gentlemen, I have a question. I have a question. Being in a club, knowing how brotherhood flows, we know when you have the vest on, you're at work. I call it your uniform. When you have your uniform on, you're at work, you're putting in business, you represent the organization. When the uniform comes off, when the vest is put down, where's that brotherhood stand? Do y'all still call each other? Do you still go to each other's houses? Where does
Yeah.
that brotherhood stand?
Hey
VP, I'm
man,
gonna
these
hit
dudes is
you up.
funny. I'm gonna tell you
VP.
what, they got a hell of a sense of humor and they keep you laughing every day.
Okay.
Every
So
day, man.
so so VP,
Yeah.
you pretty much run the chapter, day-to-day
No,
operations.
no,
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 no, no, no, no,
no.
no. Listen
No,
what I'm saying. Just day-to-day operations, whatever case may be.
I got you.
Yeah, that's just like, the number two guy. You know how it is, first sergeant.
I
The
got you.
company
I got
commander
you.
runs it. The first sergeant owns it. The first sergeant
Yeah.
runs it.
Yeah. Yeah. So brotherhood is big with us. A lot of people use it as a punchline, but I'm a firm believer that there's action. It's built on, loyalty, sacrifice, and a commitment to your brothers and your club. It's easy to do it when everybody winning. It ain't really
Right,
brotherhood. Brotherhood is
right,
when it matters. When
right.
brothers go through something. So that's kind of what we drive to people. And I'm a firm believer, my Chief was my sponsor for a little while, Shelshock, and TB was, brought me up under their wings. These guys were the founders of the Music City Flock. And they told me from day one, this rare breed thing, life that we live, this motorcycle life that we live is either in you or on you. So when you
Mm-hmm,
start seeing people go through the process, we talk about the process, you'll see them. You cannot fool a grown man long.
mm-hmm.
So, for us, the thing that galvanized us outside of the cut was we just hung out. We got one brother, Money, that had a garage, loved the 49ers. We just go over his house and just watch football. Wasn't even motorcycle related. Our families would come through. His wife would cook, and we just talk and hang out. We had a brother named J.I. And those of y'all know who J.I. J.I. would just sit there and just talk all daggone day. But in that space that we were together, we learned about each other. You learn how a person thinks and what they're going through. A lot of people to wait for the mandos and for the club meetings to get together. That's a recipe for disaster because that is only going to give you a snapshot on what people are going through. But when you talk to a brother outside of that club, you're sitting down, drinking and fellowshipping outside of this space. You learn they open up a different way. They provide you a different perspective of their lives. And that was one of the things that galvanized us is just hanging out at Money House. We like to be together. If you see us move, you see us whether we're at the clubhouse or whether we out in the space or whether we are at a party, you're gonna see us together. We like hanging out. We like being together. Most of our problems, even with our families, is because we want to be with each other. And a lot of clubs can't say that and really feel that. These brothers, well, you can call them at any time and be like, hey man, I need you. Case in point, we were getting ready to go on a ride. I was working. This is when the new administration took over, and then they had us working. Getting ready to go into the office, and it had us a different op tempo here. It's changing. I'm in management, so really didn't have time to do something. So I had a tire. I just picked up the phone, called Ace. Ace and Easy came around here while I was up here in my office working, and fixed my bike for me. Took the bike, took the tire off, took it and got it put on, put it back, mounted back on. Next morning we got up together and pounded.
mhm.
So we as a club, and we're not any better than anybody, but one common thing that we have when we sit there and talk about Chief, but we all stay on one level. When you say to me, you run a club, nah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Right, right, right,
Respectfully, I know what
right.
you mean,
Yeah,
but we
yeah,
run it.
yeah.
Me and Shell Shop, we do the same thing everybody else do. We're
Right.
not gonna ask nobody to do nothing that we're not gonna do. And those brothers know that. They know that we live by example. The vision that we have for each other is that outside of the club, we grown men. This right here is what our common bond. This what links us. But we grown men.
Yeah.
And we have to have some type of character. That's what Chief was talking about, character and things that attract each other and values that people see in each other. And a lot of guys don't make it here. That doesn't mean that they're bad guys. That means that they weren't here. We have guys that were in this club, some of the beginning of starting the club out, that didn't fit into what Breed have. Damn good brothers. They still in other clubs are national officers. We got guys that see what we do, the character and value and the bond that we have outside, like Ace coming from True Riders, Champ, True Riders. We got a national officer that came from K9 that see what we have. But it's the brotherhood. It's not a punchline.
Right.
We make ourselves not only better motorcycle guys, but Rare Breed, we're better men, better husbands, better fathers, better men and people in the community, just by what we do, by living by example. It's times that these guys will want to do some things as far as community service people just see us in the community like, hey, we want to do that with y'all. God bring it to them, hey, yeah, we want to do that. We want to be positive in the community. We want to help because most of our kids are in the community, and benefit from that. I see the picture of the toy drive. The toy drive, that's not the first year we did it. We sat outside one year and do it outside of the homeless shelter. Things that don't get that type of notoriety. So again, that's what really brought us outside of wearing our cuts, is that we really like being with each other. We make each other better. We hold us all each other to a high standard. We talk about, our keeping balance, which is God, your family, your job, and then everything else. You got a lot of guys that jump into these clubs and they like quarter horses in a 2-mile race. They jump out, they get all these accolades, do all these things, and then neglect their family, then neglect their jobs, and it's a matter of time before it catch up with them. And that's why I say it's either in you or on you. If it's in you, it ain't gonna be no problem. You'll figure it out. You'll rebound. But if it's on you, it would destroy you, your family, everything. We talk about in June, we talk about Mandos. You may have a guy in June that's all committed to, in January, all committed to the 4 Mandos that we have. 6 months down the line, he might lose his job. Are you going to try to hold that guy to the same standard that he had? We talked about in January. We have to adjust to that person and understand what he's going through. And the only way we're going to know that is to know him outside. He has to trust that you trust us enough to be able to tell you that he's going through financial issues. He got to trust you enough to tell you he's going through marriage. He got to trust to tell you, my wife about to leave me. So those things outside the club, when we hang out together, it's not just to be BSing or get away from our family. We love I've got a good family. I love being with my wife, but I love being with these guys too. I love that outlet that she lets me go to and be with these guys. So you have to build that trust, and you can't do it just on the Mandos, just on the meetings.
Right. Okay. Whew, Lord have mercy, man. Listen, y'all, I gotta do this. I have to do this. Producer? Okay. Thank you. I had to do that.
KSolo, can I caveat off that real quick?
Yes, you can, sir. Yes, you can.
VP just knocked it out the park. He knocked it out the park. But I just want to add, man, we the type of guys, and this is God honest truth, man. Yes, we the type of guys, before you come and join us, one of our first questions we ask you, when you step in front of us, very first question we ask you is your wife and your family on board?
Right. 100.
If your wife and your family not on board, it's not going to work. It just ain't going to work, because we involve our wives and we involve our families into our partnership, into who we are and what we do. I can ask any one of my brothers, any one of them. You know how KSolo, you said you had a key to every clubhouse.
Yep.
Any one of our brothers can have a key to my house right now. And if I'm gone anywhere, I can trust them to come to my house, go up to my bedroom, go on my nightstand, and do what I need them to do. I can trust any one of my brothers, if I can't make it to pick my kids up from school, to go pick my daughter up from school and bring her home. That's how we are. And every single one of us is like that in this chapter.
Yep.
It ain't nobody in this chapter that I wouldn't trust to open my garage door remotely and let them walk through my house and go do what they got to do.
Hey, listen, man. if I had the ability to pull clips, I would pull that clip with 50 Cent. When he was letting his daughter go to prom, and he brought old boy inside of the garage, and he had all his bros standing in there.
That's
This
right.
was one of those moments right
That's
there.
right. That's it. That's it. That's it, bro. That's it.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. But let me ask you, who is this gentleman right here that you're talking to on the fence? Are you mentoring your son? Who is it?
That's my son. That's my son, man. That's my son. Yeah, he's in college now, man. He that was his senior year in high school. He's playing college
boy?
ball.
Good God. His daggone Deltoids are popping. What you feed that boy?
That's hey, you should see him now. Hey, let me on that note. So he went to the prom last year, right? Do you know our brothers came and escorted him? First, Chief, well, I don't put people's business out, but Chief got a, you can't hide money. He got a very nice car.
He does.
A very nice car. Chief allowed me to borrow his car so I could chauffeur my son right there in that picture and his date to the prom. And the brothers gave him a motorcycle escort. Wow. So it was the brothers in the motorcycle, and then me and Chief Big Body taking my son to the prom. And I just asked the brothers, it was really at the last minute, and the brothers showed up and showed out. And that's what it's about right there.
Yeah, man, that's what it's about. That's what it's about right there.
Yeah. And that's not the only KSolo, and that's not the only time. We've had guys, unfortunate circumstances where we lost, family brothers have lost family members. And when we talk about being there for them, then one of the best lessons I remember Chief giving me, probably don't even know it. One of the guys that's actually I think he was in the Dragon. He was getting ready to start going over to Outcast. His mother passed away, mother or grandmother, and Chief got up and went to the funeral. That was foreign to me at the time. Fast forward, him and that guy was having a conversation, and the guy emotionally explained to him, "Hey man, that meant something to me." That's what we do. Now we make sure we go to things like that when brothers are going through it. Prez, unfortunate, Prez's father-in-law passed away. Mm-hmm. Most of us took off work because it was during the day to go and be part of the service. The family was floored. They were in awe that all of us were there to represent not just Prez, but his wife and their family. Mm-hmm. So those are the things that galvanize us, because we're there for each other, not just when we're at the parties, not just when we're doing the pull-up, we're doing the hard times and the struggles when you're going through it. Those things are the things that matter the most with this brotherhood and this motorcycle stuff. Yeah, Harley Davidsons and Rare Breed are what we have common. We love it. But the things that matter is if you are there when it matters for someone in their life and to make a difference in them.
That's what's up, man. Anybody want to caveat off of Cognac, man? The floor is yours.
Yeah. I got something.
Talk to us.
Go ahead.
So I think this was like another aha moment that the bond in this club is real was when one of our brothers, he called a meeting and everybody showed up. It was at our old clubhouse. But this meeting was for us to talk to his son, which wasn't even in the club. But I think he just wanted to show his son that he is surrounded by a bunch of successful men that care about him. You know what I'm saying? And that, even though I was still new around, right? I didn't know too much of anybody. But that moment right there, and the fact that they allowed me to be a part of that, that showed me that these brothers really care about not only each other, but everyone's family as well.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Nola, you nailed it, man. To be a young man on the totem pole, man, you really living that, and you being receptive. You can't hear me?
I can hear you.
You good though. You good. You good.
Yeah, we hear you. Yeah.
We hear you. We hear you. Okay. All right, Doc.
So my next question I want to ask, because I know we're at a hour and 20 minutes already, man, and I got a list of questions, but I'm gonna try to just go through the ones that I think is important real quick. My thing is health. As a rare breed, it sounds like you got to pound, you got to ride, you got to have balance. How are you guys preparing for these long distance rides? Do you exercise still like you was in the military? You know, how is your diet? You know, what do you do to sustain this rare breed lifestyle as a ground pounder?
The floor is open.
I would say, first of all, I would think, me personally, I would say it's more mentally more than anything else. The physical aspects of it, as long as you hydrate and drinking and eating properly, I think you're gonna be okay with it. But the biggest thing is more mental than anything, because depending on what type of person you are, your body mass and all that stuff, it has a lot to do with it, of course. But to me personally, it's more mentally, because my thing is when I'm riding, before I even take off to go on any ride, I ask whoever I'm going with. I be like, hey, look, how far do you want to go? What's the distance? You know, if we go short, then that distance that we talk about, I'm fine with that also. But at the end of the day, when I take off, say, hey, look, we're gonna do 1,000 miles, for example, my mind and I'm already locked in for 1,000 miles. So it's not gonna bother me no matter whether it's rain or whatever. That's not gonna change anything. So that's my biggest thing. It's more mental than anything, because once you got your mind is right, that your body really, once you get into the first 100 miles after that, you're in your seat, you're good to go. So that's what I would say. It's more mental than physical with me all day, any day.
Okay. Let's go around the horn right quick. Ace, what's your take on that? The physical.
Yeah, I would have to say the exercise. I mean, exercise riding your bike. That means get on your bike and ride somewhere. When you're ready to do 1,000 miles, your body won't be as sharp. Even if you're just doing 100 miles here, 50 miles there. That's, you're building yourself up. So once that 1,000 comes, you already exercise your mind and your body to do it.
Hey, can I add to that?
Go ahead.
Hey, so on that note, when you're riding, you want to, whenever you have something that bothers you, something that there's something that's wrong with your bike that's not set up. Those little short runs are the time to do that. Whether it's the seat, the handlebars, whether it's the floorboards or whatever. That's the time that you want to be able to fix it. So when you get on those 1,000-mile rides, the bike is set up for you. A lot of guys, they try to set up and compete with the Joneses and set it up, like the next guy got. Well, that might work for KSolo, may not work for me. I couldn't ride his bike, 1,000 miles, and be comfortable. I probably could make it, but as far as be comfortable and keep doing it over and over. The other thing, as far as like Chief was saying, as far as mental, is understanding that, even though we talk about riding hard, we tell you about ride your ride. Don't get out here trying to do something that you're not capable of. Now, riding with more experienced riders is guys that have that experience, you're going to learn and you're going to better yourself from. But riding your ride is the most important thing that you can. If you ain't comfortable, going 100 miles an hour or 85 miles an hour, 75 is what that road captain need to lock in at, so that we'll keep everybody together. Because when we make a commitment that we're going to take everybody with us, we mean it. Last man standing, we're going to take everybody with, regardless if it take us a day or a week, whether or not we have to sit at a dealership, for an hour waiting on you, or whether we got to spend the night to wait for you. It's going to happen. So riding your ride is probably the most important mindset that you can have to make it through these rides.
Okay.
Let me comment on health real quick.
Okay.
We tried at the beginning of the year, like, I ain't gonna call no names, but we got some guys who hit that gym every morning. Every single day in that damn gym. I was in the hotel at the Croc, sleep in my bed, and my roommate got his ass up and went to the gym.
Daggone right. You better believe it.
Mm-hmm.
But and the reason I say that is we've had guys who have been riding that will pass out and they just have a medical condition. We have guys that have already medical conditions that we have to be made aware of. If you gotta stop every so often to take a pill and you gotta eat, well, we have to know that. So we have to have these conversations. And that's where it comes to, like VP said, you have to be able to speak to us, to everybody, and feel comfortable that your brother's not going to look at you sideways. And that's one thing we try to instill in our chapter. We're not going to look at you sideways if you got an issue. The issue is helping all of us, because now we know what to look out for when we out there on the ground. It's been times when we had to tell a brother, hey, you can't ride your bike until you get checked by a doctor. You know, that's just the way it is. There's been times when we've been pulled over on the side of the road because maybe it's 137 degrees outside and you know you don't have enough water in you. So you feel like you're about to pass out. Then we just got to pull over and you know, let you get yourself together. That's just what we do. We're not going to push to the break of dawn. If you're sleepy, we're going to stop, let you get some sleep. But physical fitness is very important in what we do. Now, you ain't got to be no rock star or, you know, no muscle bound joker, but you got to have your heart, your lungs, your cardio in some sort of physical condition to be able to withstand extreme cold weather and extreme heat that we hit a lot. Everybody can ride in fair weather. There ain't no problem. But when you riding 6 hours in rain, and it's rain the entire time, and you know you got an eyesight problem, you should have some glasses on, that could create an issue, you know? So we try to make sure we stay healthy and physically fit as, you know, as best we can be.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Did we touch everybody on that question? Easy. We didn't hear you, Easy.
I'm going to regurgitate what everybody's already said. For me personally, I like to stretch. I know I didn't get to it in the introduction, but my first ride was down to Miami, and I rode down there with no backrest, stock bars, all the way uncomfortable. And I was about 3 seconds from mailing my bike back and catching the bike back. But I know that. My brother got me squared away, got me a backrest, got me some highway pegs, and I was able to ride my stuff back and, you know, fix it up along the way. But yeah, stretching, hydration, being mentally prepared. If your mind is strong, your body will follow. Generally, your body gives out before your mind will, but if your mind is strong, you can keep going.
Good deal. Good deal. All right. All right, gentlemen, we're going to keep going a little bit here. We got a little bit more bandwidth left. We're talking about brotherhood tonight. Beyond the club, man. Beyond the club. I have a question. Beyond the club, and I'm referring back to when the cut is off, when we're out of uniform. Is there any particular activity that really brings you guys together, where you guys just laugh, kick it, just hair down? Is it bowling? Is it fishing? Is it going on trips, cruises together outside of that uniform? Because that's one thing that you gentlemen touched on. Somebody that I can invite over to my house and go upstairs in my dresser and don't worry about them taking my little stash that I got in the corner out. What is that event?
I'm gonna name one. This is not the main one, but I'm gonna name a good one. 2 years ago, about 2 years ago, one of our brothers was getting married, so he decided to get married in Jamaica. So a few of us got together, and he invited us to come to Jamaica, and we did that. We went to Jamaica, and we had a ball. You hear what I'm saying? We let our hair down. Well, I didn't let my hair down, but you know. We went over to Jamaica, and it was just us, and we had a good old time. We the wives made us dress alike and look crazy as I don't know what, but at the end of the day, we was able to get out and just cut up like no other. I think one thing as a chap we like to do where we can just turn out. At one brother, we do a lot of backyard barbecues. And so we'll do seafood boils. We'll watch football, and we like to grill. So that's one of the things that we just cut up, and we like to do it, and we make it hey, no colors allowed. You can't wear no breeze stuff.
There you go.
Gotta wear
It was another time we went to Aces. It was his 49th birthday. And it was a group of us that went up to was it Gatlinburg? And we had a cabin. We did like men versus women charades regarding we had a little song that we did. We grilled out, smoked cigars on a wraparound deck. We went out in the town and kind of did some shopping and things with each other. And then we also got to spend time with our spouses. And then we came back, man. We just had a flat out blast just to celebrate Ace and his 49th birthday. That was what, 2 years ago, 3 years ago? Something like that. However old he was. I ain't gonna get no numbers specific.
Wolverine, what's your
Yes,
thing,
sir.
man? What's your
Yes,
thing?
sir.
What is your thing? What is your thing?
Man, I had a double damn knee replacement. I didn't have a leg to stand on, and it was just happened to be my birthday. All the bros showed up, man. We ate good. A couple bros ate too damn good, and we lost them. I mean, my house ain't even that big, but we eventually found them, you know, and it all worked out. But I didn't because I couldn't walk. But no, man, listen. We went to Florida one time. I got to join Prez and his family. It was an occasion. It was a somber occasion, but I got to sit in the car with Prez and his family and his kids, man. And what I figured out is Wolverine ain't that damn mature, man. I got along great with the kids, man. I was having a blast with the kids, man. I think I got a couple of them in trouble, though. You know, who did it?
They was good.
So, man, just being with the bros, man, it's a different feeling, bro. It's all like my hat say, it's a whole different vibe, man. You know, you could be having a bad day, man, and pull up on your bros, man, and it just change your whole aspect. And that's what I love about this, man. I don't know what other clubs are doing. I look at their faces, and they don't never seem to be happy. Well, over here, we smiling, man. We having fun.
Okay.
We happy. Ain't nobody complaining. If you ain't got no money, you still going because we got you. All that is involved. All that.
Boy, I tell you, man. Somebody told me y'all got some great fishermen in y'all organization, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I said, who could it be, man? Who is that guy, man? Who is the better fisherman in the chapter, man?
Ty Joe.
This guy right here, man, bringing up them little bass like that.
Hey, them little tuna fish.
They gonna find the smallest one, huh?
Hey, that was bait.
Hey, look, man, we gotta have fun with this, man. We gotta laugh a little bit. Because this is the side that people don't get to see.
That's right.
The organization, you know what I'm saying? They see when you're in uniform, you're serious because you're handling business and there's protocol when you're out there and you got your brothers back. But just to kick back, laugh, and see this side of you guys, man, I'm pretty some people are shocked. We got a lot of people on tonight, probably one of my best episodes, and I'm really enjoying this, man.
Right on, man. Right on.
That's what's up. Hit them up,
Hey,
Doc.
guys.
We got a little bit more bandwidth left.
I love it. Okay. Charity. Is charity in the bylaws, or is that just something that's instilled in you guys individually and you all come to the table and say, hey, I want to do this. Here's an idea. Or is it just, hey, this is mandatory. We got to do some charity. Talk about your charity and how, because in Nashville, from what I've saw, you guys are always doing charity work. You know, you sponsor my charity organization, Sankofa, and you help out with me, whether you can come out or not. You still make a donation for our children in my organization, the underserved. You are giving back. You're collecting clothes. You're doing toy drives. You're feeding the homeless. You know, you guys are always out there doing charity work, and I'm sure that you do it individually too. Oh yeah, right. This was just this past December, I think. No. So yeah, my question is, talk about, is that just something that's in the bylaws that y'all have to do this mandatory, or is it this like genuinely like we want to give back to the community as brothers individually?
VP, you want to take that one?
Yeah, I got it. So it's the latter. It's not in the bylaws. It's not a mando. It is out of the goodness of your heart, because you don't want nobody there just because they got to be there on a mando, or you got to make them be there. Charity work is just that. Should be heartfelt. It should be something that you want to do. And a lot of times these guys, have conflicting schedules, with the time they got to spend with their families, jobs, and whatnot. But these guys carve time away so that they can do these types of things. Those are the type of guys that we're looking for. Those are the caliber of guys that we're looking for. That's why we talk about keeping things in balance with them. Because a lot of people, when they come, they bring their family for these charity events. They want their kids to see what this looks like. What hardship looks like, and what other kids are going through. So no, it's not in the bylaws. It's something that's heartfelt, something that we're passionate about. Again, most of the time, it's somebody that'll hit us up, like you, Remy, Doc. You'll say, "Hey, I want y'all to help us out." We know that's positive, helping young men, and your riding campaign, and it's organized too. Sometimes we can't be at all of them, and we're just making donations, but one of the things that we look forward to, is making sure that it's organized, making sure that, when these people are making donations, that they can do their tax write-offs, and you guys are a accredited program so that they can benefit, from making those types of donations, especially large donations. And for those charitable organizations. But no, it's from the heart. At least for me, I can say it's from the heart for me. Maybe some of these guys might feel pressure, because we there. But no, it's not in the bylaws. It's not a requirement.
All right, thank you, Cognac. Go ahead. Either you got something.
No, just from maybe a business perspective of it. I try to do my best to make sure that because of our tax status, I try to afford every member an opportunity to have as many tax deductions as possible. And I provide paperwork, and we keep good records. And so the back end, like VP was saying, that making sure that the charity that we do, the traditional garbs and stuff that we wear, are all tax deductible items. And knowledge is out there. We're in the world of YouTube University, some people call it, but there's other traditional sources of material as well. But this don't have to be expensive either. It's a very expensive hobby that we have already, but we can also make it worth our while we're gonna be here. We're gonna do it. Let's do it right. Let's do it correctly. We're professional motorcycle ride. Yes, we do it because we love it, but the proc teaches that we could be professionals too about it too. So
how do you? I mean, I have to ask this question because you've mentioned it several times. Some people are pro proc, some people are anti proc. I am pro proc. I think they put out a lot of good information to help organizations, MCs get the latest information to come out, not only to keep you guys safe, but to keep you guys up on the latest trends as far as 501c3, nonprofit organization. The proc is a good thing, man. So I'm glad that you mentioned it. That's what I want. I said all that just to say I'm glad that you did mention it, and you mentioned it in a positive manner.
I agree, KSolo. The proc is a wealth of knowledge, and for those who haven't gone, just try it one time. It'll change your whole perspective. Try it one time.
Okay. All right. We're moving right along. We're going to go into the Q&A session. We are about an hour and 40 minutes into the show, Doc. And we're going to break them off with a couple of Q&A, because I know some of these guys got to get up in the morning, go to work.
Right. Okay.
We don't want to hold them PT formation come early for some of them, man. I know Nola probably be out there giving PT instructor, man.
I got a question. I would like you guys, if anybody got anything like Nola, I know you have a clothing line. So my question is, if you can go around the horn real quick, and if somebody has something personal going on, or business venture, or something that you would like to highlight, or a charity organization, go ahead and do that. And then I guess my question is, how do your brother support you in your venture? So we start with Nola. Go ahead, Nola.
So yes, I do have a clothing line. It's called Love Yours, and it's self-explanatory. Love yours, love your community, love your set, love your family, love what you do. And this organization coming in, they already had the charities and all of that stuff going before I came in, but it fit right with my personality because I love giving back and I love doing for others. So that's what my clothing line represents, just giving back, doing for others. I do giveaways and all of that stuff. So the more support I get, the more I can give. So yeah, and when I say that my brothers show out, they show out. Man, look, I was getting ready to go to an event, and then two of them pulled up right out my garage and just started picking shirts left and right.
Wow.
They ended up taking too many shirts, so I had to
Mm.
I had to make some more on the spot just so I can have something ready for my event.
Wow.
Like
Now that's
all of these
support.
brothers,
That's
Now
the
yeah,
that's
boy.
absolutely,
support right there. I
absolutely,
love it. Uh, you
absolutely.
know, man, Doc, I got a producer. Can we get one?
Yeah. Go ahead. Come on now,
Can we get one
producer.
producer? There we go, man.
Ace, you got a YouTube channel. Talk to us about your YouTube channel, man. What
Come
we
on, Ace. Come on, man.
Well, yes, I have a YouTube channel, Ace King of Battle. It bring the I try to show and share my vision of how I see the motorcycle set or fishing or whatever that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? But for me, is when I leave here, I got some setback. My kids and grandkids can see their old papa. Hey, what he was doing, what he loved to do. So that's why I even created a YouTube channel.
Okay.
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 And do
Now, now,
have no, I was gonna say, well, has your brother subscribed to your channel?
You say has my brother? Yeah, oh yeah, 'cause they prayers. He watch it every morning. I think I don't even know he got a job for real.
Every morning. Every morning. That's right.
yeah. Good deal, man. Good deal.
Easy. You
Hey,
got a business, a mental health business, Easy?
Shout out to my wife. That's my wife's business. She has a business called Serenity Behavioral Health. It's here locally in Clarksville. We work really closely with military veterans. She does take other insurance, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Aetna, so on and so forth. Built it from the ground up, and we're up and running now, looking at expanding. But if you need any mental health needs, I'm lucky for me, I'm surrounded by a lot of crazy guys like this guy right here.
King
But no, for real,
Fisher.
mental health is a very serious thing. But if you need any mental health needs, the stigma is not associated with it anymore. So reach out. Even if it's not to my wife and her business. We got brothers to your left and to your right that you always talk to. I hope that we've demonstrated, amongst ourselves that sometimes you don't want to go and seek that professional help, but have somebody to talk to. Have somebody to talk to.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Who's next? Yeah, we got Nola, we got Shelshock. Hey, I just want to just give this shout out to my guy Riot, man. Riot said, I rarely get passed, but when I do, they are your boys. Much love and respect, Riot. Riot is another 100,000 miles in a year rider, Hoka Hay finisher. He got this outstanding organization, Miles Monster. So you'll see Mile Monsters out there. So shout out to him. He did a cold opening for our last show, man. So for Riot, because Riot a fast rider too. We rode together a little bit during the Hoka Hay, man. I think we got in trouble when I showed that video. I think that's when they came out with a speed limit. But anyway, yeah, Riot, appreciate that, man. Like I said, they blew my doors off too, so I don't even mess with them. Them boys run 121s, 135s, all kind of big motors. And there's another
That's for
thing that they
cheap.
say.
That's cheap.
Hey,
That's
man,
cheap.
hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. If you even think about it, and we ain't giving no shameless plug or anything like that, but you cannot, never scared when you get out there on that highway when you ride with them. You can never
That's
be
right.
scared, man. So
That's
you
right.
get it in.
That's
Let me ask you this question right here, guys. That quote of never scared. That means that when you guys get on the road, you guys know how to handle breakdowns. You guys covered because there's so many of y'all tow package, extended plans, chapters in other cities. I mean, do y'all call ahead? How do y'all run that, man?
Road captain, you want to handle that one?
Well, it's again, it comes with. I kind of feel like it comes with the position. Like being a road cab, you need to get out and get to know your bros, man. For me, as an example, when I'm going to places, if there's a chapter, I stop. There's no doubt about it, and I pick brains apart, and I do that so that when my brothers come from behind me, I can make a call and put the word out and plant that seed so they don't have to. I like to send them the weather. I do a bunch of dumb stuff. Like I'll send them the weather, where they at, the weather up ahead. I'll call ahead, let the bros know, hey, they coming through. They'll be through at this time. I may shoot them the glimpse. But I always like to use this term, the eagle eye. Just call the eagle eye, man. I'll get it out there and I'll make sure you're safe all the way around this country. That's one of the things I love about Rare Breed is because I can pick up the phone and call multiple places and prepare for the bros and myself to come through and be accepted by the brotherhood as we also give as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Indeed. Doc, you got another question for him? Because we're gonna keep it rolling.
Okay, yeah. I did have another question. The awards. It's no competition, right? So everybody that's on the show this evening has received an award, right? And so are you guys like challenging each other to get out here and win these awards? Like, for example, we got Ace, Ground Pound of the Year for 2025, Breed of the Year. Yeah, Wolverine Breed of the Year, Cognac Brotherhood Award, Nola Ground Pounder of the Year, Easy President's Award. Like, are y'all saying like heads or tails? This the beginning of the year. Go. I'm gonna beat you in these awards. Like how y'all, it's how do y'all do
that?
I can speak on my behalf. So for me, I never expected to get Ground Pounder of the Year for this chapter, but I did want to definitely do as many miles as I could possibly get in order for our chapter to get Ground Pounder for our region. So I was just trying to do my part to make sure that we bring it home as a collective. But when they announced me getting it as an individual, I was very surprised. Very surprised. I appreciate it.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Let me say that. Let me say this, Doc. In order to win any of the awards, it's never a fact of you saying, okay, it's January. Let me see what I can do because I want to win Breed of the Year. I want to win Brotherhood. Nobody thinks about that. Nobody thinks about it. When they think about it, when we have the meeting and I say, all right, we're about to vote for the end of year awards, and I hand them the information because it's a blank. It says Breed of the Year, blank. Brotherhood, blank. The only one that you really can't, pick from is the Ground Pounder of the Year. And then it says Rookie of the Year, blank. And each individual member writes in the name that they feel is best. And I'm gonna tell you right now, you may have 10 different names for Breed of the Year, but whoever got the most is who gets it. So it's not okay, I'm gonna do everything I can to be Breed of the Year this year. You just be who you are.
Right.
That's all.
So my question is, it's more than just riding.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Of more than just riding.
Okay. Absolutely. I'll explain.
Go ahead, Prince.
MVP is the best. Breed of the Year is the best that we have. He sets the standard of who we are. All right. If you brotherhood, that means you have been the brother who each and every one of us can count on. He has been there for his brothers. He has went above and beyond for his brothers. When you the rookie of the year, number one, you got to be a rookie. And number two, you got to, compared to the rest of them, you got to be the one who stood out in everybody's mind, who everybody was like, man, this dude, he just been doing it this year. And that's how you get those awards. President's Award is the only one that I actually get to pick. And what I look at when I pick that President's Award, who has made the biggest impact in my eyes on the little things that they've had to do in the club that we don't vote on. And so that's how I pick my presidents.
That hidden portion of brotherhood, like they always say, people are always looking, doing the right thing when nobody is looking, because people will shine. Integrity.
Right.
People will shine when they're in the light, but when they're in the dark, and they're cutting corners and stuff like that, that's when you're looking, man. That's when you're looking. Right. That's what's up, man. Oh, first sergeant down there. First sergeant Cognac.
So just to add to that, man, hey, I'm honored, for them guys to see it in me, but I don't, if it was for, if you go out and try to do it, for selfish reasons and try to compete, that just takes the whole merit out of the award. It's how these guys feel about you. The same thing with the breed of the year. It's not about the miles. You got a lot of guys that get in clubs and have 65, 50,000 miles, and they ain't never run their club. They can't be around their club. It's got to be a balance. That's what makes guys like they get it. Like Ace got it in 2025. Ground pounder, and he got the breed of the year. It takes a lot to do that. Be able to be out on the road or be away from your brothers and still have an impact. You got Wolverine doing the same thing. So it's about how those guys feel about you across the board. What contribution that you make, what a sacrifice that you're making for your brothers, what commitment that you're making that everybody else is not gonna make. I might be able to do some things that the next person can't do, and vice versa. So, those awards, it's not a competition between, going out and say, okay, I'm gonna beat you. It takes the value out of the award, especially like for the ground pounder, because a lot of clubs, that's what they'll do. They'll say, hey, me and you gonna sit there and, fight it out, and I'm gonna try to beat you by 1 mile. And it just takes the whole essence of the award away, because it should be based on we going to the same place, doing the same thing. At the end of the year, we tally it up to see who did the most. And I'm just as happy for you for winning as you would be for me. So it's a lot more than that.
There you go, man. I love to hear that right there.
Yep.
Well explained. Doc, we got 7 minutes. Well, we got 7 minutes.
I want them to shout out any upcoming events that they have coming up. I know we got to save the date. I don't know if we was able to get it up there to put it up there on the screen, but can someone take the lead and talk about what you guys got coming up?
August, I'm gonna talk. I tell you what, I'm gonna talk about our event.
I'll get the rest weekend. I'll do the rest of them, Chris.
All right, I got you. Third weekend in August. The third weekend in August. You want to be here. If you're not here, hey, when you hear about it, don't get upset, because you should have been here. It is January. I'm telling you about it right now. Third weekend in August. You need to be here. We are going to hopefully blow your mind. That is the plan. It is a weekend. The flyer will be out soon. Flyer will be out in 2 weeks. Hotel reservations, lock them in, because they're going to sell out. We got everything else locked in, and we're going to do something that you ain't seen in a long time. It ain't just going to be no normal party. It's going to go down. Rare Breed style. Music City Flock is going to give you a little bit of the Southern hospitality, and we're going to give it to you like you ain't expecting.
Hey, and on top of that, in February the 21st, Chief will be hosting his regional meeting. We're taking over Jackson, Mississippi. We're going down south and do it in the Crooked Letter. In the last week in April, first week in May, it is a Miami takeover. Rare breed from all over the nation will fall on the 305. Hopefully, they win the championship here Monday, and it'll be even more impactful. But it's going to be birds on every interstate from California, Washington, all, East Coast, West Coast, Texas, you name it. We're gonna have the road. We're gonna have it flooded with nothing but eagles going to Miami. Be there.
Okay.
Okay. I tell you, man. I tell you.
That's one you don't want to miss.
All right. You gentlemen.
Hey, let me shoot this plug in here. Hold up, I gotta shoot one more plug in, please.
Go ahead.
Every second and fourth Sunday, 1191 Fort Campbell Boulevard, Clarksville, Tennessee. That's the address to our nest. 1191 Fort Campbell Boulevard, Clarksville, Tennessee. Every second and fourth Sunday, we have our Sunday Fun Day. It starts at 2:00 in the afternoon and it goes until to the last person leave. All right. Every second and fourth Sunday in Clarksville, Tennessee, we do a Sunday Fun Day, and it's a good time. Come on through.
Can I add one more thing real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go ahead.
We got one individual we want to shout out. You know, we talk about these awards that they're rare breed, but we got a female arrive with us that's a monster.
Yes.
And that's Cinnamon. Not only is she a monster, but she supported Music City Flock high and low. She set herself apart from, if you look at her vest, it looks like a damn Medal of Honor winner.
Mm-hmm.
And she's a monster, something to reckon with. So we want to tell her, we want to shout out to her and tell her we appreciate her for her support and being here for Music City Flock.
Well, listen, man. Since Cinnamon, this is going out to Cinnamon, man. Producer.
Yep. Let's go. Yes.
Gentlemen, we were able to get the that's what you guys got coming up, right?
Yes, that's it.
Okay. All right, folks. Make sure you reach out to them. Nashville chapter. Music City Flock, man. They got it going on. We thoroughly enjoy having you gentlemen on, but before we get out of here, I have to just turn the mic over to Chief. Chief, any final words? I have to turn it over to you, sir.
Just like to say, I want to thank you also for giving us the opportunity today to be a part of this right here. But all the ones that kind of tuned in today to listen and watch this video on podcast, just think about the things, and when you go to your next meeting or just your family members, look to your left and the right, because tomorrow they might not be here, and just continue to stay prayed up.
Yeah, God
Thank
knows.
you.
God knows. Indeed. Well, I gave you the first round out in Nola. I'm just gonna work out, and as I work my way out, I'm gonna end up with VP, and I'm gonna end up with Shelshock. Nola, you're gonna be the first one to exit. So, any final words?
Man, I greatly appreciate you guys giving us this opportunity to speak our piece. Thank you very much. Hopefully, it won't be the last time.
Indeed,
right.
you guys are more than welcome anytime, man. Anytime.
Thank you, Nola.
All right, Nola. So you have a good night, and you be safe out there, man. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. Who's up next? We got Ace Kingfisher. Can you hear us, Ace?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. I can't help it, man. I just saw that picture. I said I have to put that one up, man.
It's all good.
I love it, man. I love it.
It's all good. That's all good. I'll take
that. Man. Hey, but he out there with his zip code, though. He's out there with his zip code.
Yeah.
Any final words, Ace?
Man, I'm gonna say, hey, for myself, I appreciate y'all. I know Music City Flock do as well. Hey, y'all, take it life, treat it right, enjoy your best life all motherfucking way. Bring it up to speed up.
Hey, Doc. You gotta get it. You're out of here, Ace. You're out of here.
Ace.
You guys were doing so good, man. Okay.
They kick me out.
Secretary. Hey, where's Secretary at, man?
That was Nola.
No, that was Nola.
That was Nola.
We on easy. Go ahead.
Okay, where Easy at, man?
Well, I just want to say again, thank you guys for the opportunity to on the platform. KSolo, you're doing it big. Dr. Remy.
We just lost him.
Dang it.
We just lost. Okay, there you go.
Okay, there you go.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, there you go.
All right. So I want to say thank you guys for giving us an opportunity. Like Chief said, KSolo, you're doing it real big, man. We appreciate your time. Dr. Remy, we're going to see you at Sunday Funday, so you already know what it is.
That's right.
I guess thank y'all for coming out. Good night and God bless.
That's right.
All right. That's what's up.
Thank
That's what's up.
you, Easy.
Thank you very much, Easy. Thank you very much, man. Who else
Wolverine.
we got? Wolverine.
Right here.
Man, listen.
Talk to us, man.
Deep in the heart, baby. Deep in the heart on this one. Rare Breed, Music City Flock, literally saved my life. And everybody that knows me knows it did. Because I was going down, y'all. The arthritis was winning. And I was giving up. And it changed my life, man. And it gave me a whole new life, man. So I'm telling you right now, I'm honored to be in this club. I'm honored to be a member. That's why I push so hard. I want all the other members to push hard too, because without us members, the leadership won't have anyone to lead. So always give your best. Always do your best. And always live with integrity, because it is the umbrella of everything else. Wolverine, I'm out.
Wolverine. Hey, man, you hit it too hard, man. But listen, thank you, Wolverine. Thank you for that, man.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right. You have a good night. God bless.
Good night, Wolverine.
Oh, man. We down. Do we get Nola? We got Nola, right?
Yeah, everybody gone. So
okay, we got Nola.
Everybody gone.
All right. Okay, so we're down to leadership right now. VP, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Hey, echo those sentiments across the board. Hey, guys, you guys got a positive platform. Y'all using it for the right reason. It's an honor for us to be here and have the opportunity to talk about Rare Breed on a positive platform that's already established to your fans and to your supporters and your stakeholders. We want to tell you we appreciate it. Rare Breed or nothing.
That's
Thanks,
what's up.
Cognac.
Thank you very much, Cognac. Thank you very much. You have a good night, First Sergeant.
You too.
Good night.
Hey, man, we battle buddies in that war, man. I retired First Sergeant. All right. Shelshock. It's on you, man.
Hey. All right. Hey, to my brothers, to everybody, this was just a small portion of the Music City Flock. But we got a whole bunch of other members. Hopefully they tuning in. But to our other members, man, they are just where we are. We all wear the same pants. We ain't no better than them. We are all equal. All of us are brothers to us. So I want to shout out to all our members who wasn't a part of this. We love y'all and y'all with us. And we hope that we represented y'all well. To you two, this platform is amazing, man. Keep doing what y'all doing. Doc Remy, you already know how we feel about you. We appreciate it. KSolo, hey, bruh, you are a brother. You are a brother. Congratulations to both of y'all for this exciting interview. This podcast is amazing. And from the Music City Flock, we gonna keep giving it to you how we give it to you. We are a family. We brothers, and I mean real brothers. And to everybody out there, just come on, stop by and holler at us. Come on, stop by and holler at us, and we're gonna open our arms and welcome you. We're very approachable wherever we're at. Come on, say what's happening. We'll buy you a drink, shake a hand, talk to us, and let's make this motorcycle thing just positive, man. Let's make it positive. Let's all have fun.
Yes.
And we will see you on the highway. That's a fact.
Yeah, that's a
Rare
fact.
breed or nothing. And one more thing. Everything that we do is earned, not given. It's earned. We get out there and we work our ass off, but we do it for this bike life. And we just love to do it, man. So thank everybody for tuning in. Thank y'all for just wanting to pick our brains a little bit. And it really is beyond the daggone cut. It really is.
That's what's up.
We're breed of nuts.
Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen.
You, Shelshock.
Fred and Big Boss, we're going to give y'all one more big round of applause. Well, gentlemen, I can't say enough, man. I'm humbled and honored to have you guys on. Your words humble me even more. And Doc, I want to thank you for saying, hey, Solo, let's get you guys on, man. And let's chop it up with them beyond. Gentlemen, y'all have a good night.
Right on, right on.
Look at Doc. Look at Doc.
He's crying, man. Y'all got Doc crying over there, boy.
Yeah, I like it. Like a little lieutenant. Little lieutenant.
Hey, look, man. Y'all got her crying. She was over there wiping her eyes a while ago when we were talking about her, man. I'm like, oh, man. What's the deal?
It's just the respect for me. I love it. Thank you. I appreciate you guys.
Word up. Thank you. Thank you.
Indeed. All right. Well, there's the music, Doc. Y'all take care. Chief and Shelshock. Y'all take care. There's the music, Doc.
Hey, we had a bandwidth, but
We out of bandwidth, man. We out of bandwidth, man. Where we at, Doc?
Hey, we knocked that one out the park.
That was gone, man. That's across the fence, man.
Yeah. And you know what, Solo? And that's not usually what remember we was talking, you like, I don't know, that's a lot of them. That's with clubs and we breaking into new territory. I think it was wonderful.
I think it was wonderful. I think that's where we're gonna go with it, Doc. I think that's where we're gonna go with it. Let's go in that direction. I love it.
Okay.
I love it. We're gonna go in that direction and get more of those on. We're still gonna stay with our unsung riders, though. We're still gonna stay with our unsung riders out there getting it in, because I love to highlight those guys as well, man.
Yeah, me too.
But listen, Doc, let me turn that background music down just a little bit. Unfortunately, Doc, we got everything queued up. We got Kim, Henry on, Hoka Hayrider, them 11:22 on for Thursday. I don't know if I will be back in time because, like I said, I have the funeral to go to, and Mom Duke's going to want to spend some time with that side of the family a little bit more. So we'll make the call as I get a little bit closer to Thursday, okay?
Okay.
My audience out there that's tuning in to us, I have a death in the family, so I got to attend that, man, and take care of Mom Dukes. Keep Mom Dukes in your prayers. She take that real hard because that was her mother, baby brother, who passed away, and she said he's the last of the Mohicans, so she's taking it to heart. But I just want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Shout out to Rare Breed, the whole nation, man, the whole nation. I know a lot of those guys, man. I know they ride Gorilla Blue. As a matter of fact, Gorilla Blue is going to be at your event speaking. And so, shout out to them all the way around, man. People saying great show tonight. Thank everybody for tuning in. We've been on for 2 hours, over 2 hours. We're completely out of bandwidth, but hopefully I can pay these taxes, man, and get some more.
We're gonna have to do some fish fries, man.
I know he had to do something. And before we get off here, man, I want to send a shout out to Revolution Cigars. Revolution Cigars honor me, man, by boom, y'all. They labeled a stick for me, man. They labeled a stick for me. Yeah, man. Revolution Cigars be legendary. And I'm telling you, that's a good tasting stick, man. It's infused. They infused it. They got me right there with my fat bottom Betties, man. They got me right there. So listen, man, if you want a box of those, they come in a box of 7. You get a patch with it. You also get one of the patches, which is real nice, from Revolution Cigars.
Wow.
Nice box. You got it with the label, with the Be Legendary on it, man. We're just doing great things. That's all we're doing. We're just doing great things moving forward, staying positive. And just like what the gentleman said, we're going to keep it positive, man. So, Doc, I want to thank you for being a part of this. And I look forward to more great episodes in the future.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And remember my motto, because I haven't been saying it. Remember, folks, aspire to inspire. And if you do that, you'll definitely be legendary. All right, Doc, we're out of here. Good night, Doc.
Good night.
What's up, beautiful people? It's your girl, Most Wanted, in the building. You already know the vibes. Inspired by KSolo the Rider. If you haven't tapped into the podcast yet, you're missing out. Go check it out, catch a vibe, and get inspired. If you're already tuned in, keep that energy flowing and that podcast on lock. This your girl, Most Wanted. I'm out.
Yo, it's your girl, A Boogie. Big shout out to KSolo the Rider, holding it down with the Riding with KSolo podcast. If you love the open roads, good vibes, and real rider talk that hits home, this is where it's at. Keep it locked in, keep it rolling, and remember, like KSolo always says, be legendary.
What's up, everybody, including Lottie Dottie? You already know what it is. It's your boy Retro. We in the building, and you already know we ride with KSolo the Rider. It's a privilege. It's an honor. Make sure you tune into the podcast, and you will be inspired. If you don't believe me, tune in and see. Your boy Retro told you so.